If you are looking to buy a new smartphone around the price of 20,000 rupees but confused as there are a lot of options to choose from, then watch the full video and I will tell you 5 best smartphones around the price of 20,000 rupees and which device is perfect for you. So we will first start with a non-Chinese phone and it's Samsung Galaxy M31. This phone is recent addition to the popular M series. It has a 6.4 inch of screen which is an 60Hz Super AMOLED screen with a full HD plus resolution and it is protected with Corning Gorilla Glass 3. So like every Samsung phone, screen quality will be excellent. For processor, it has Samsung Exynos 9611 which is popular with all the Samsung's mid-range devices. It's not a bad CPU, it will handle every day-to-day task easily, and if you are a gamer, it will be able to run PUBG at 60 FPS or extreme settings or any other graphic intensive applications you throw at it. But you might see some frame drops while playing games. And another thing is that it has a dedicated microSD slot. If we talk about its battery, it has a massive battery of 6000 mAh, which will be more than enough for a day with light usage and some gaming. And you can charge it with a Type-C cable and a 15 watt of fast charger. If we talk about its camera, it has a quad camera setup on the back and 16 megapixel of main camera with f1.8 aperture and 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera with f2.2 aperture. You also get a 5 megapixel of macro camera with f2.4 aperture and a 5 megapixel depth sensor. For front, you get a 32 megapixel of selfie camera with f2.0 aperture, and this phone can record videos up to 4K 30 fps or 1080 30 fps. It doesn't have option for 60 fps at any resolution and it is stabilized with EIS. It comes with Samsung's One UI based on Android 10, which is a very clean skin and don't have many bloatwares and provide a very good user interface. You can select from 3 variants: 6GB RAM plus 64GB storage at around 17,500 rupees or 6GB RAM plus 128GB storage for around 18,500 rupees, or you can select 8GB RAM plus 128GB of storage at around 20,500 rupees. So if you want a good phone from Samsung which has a nice camera and want to play games and also want a bigger battery with very nice clean user interface and then very good screen, then this phone from Samsung is a very good option for you. Next phone in our list is Poco X2. So Poco X2 has a 6.67 inch of screen which is an 120Hz IPS screen with full HD plus resolution, meaning user experience will be really smooth on the Poco. And this phone is protected with Gorilla Glass 5 on the front as well as on the back. For processor, it has Snapdragon 730G which is a nice chipset from Qualcomm and it will easily handle day-to-day tasks and can also run PUBG at 60 FPS or extreme settings with very less frame drops. It has 4500 mAh of battery which will be good for the day with light usage, and you can charge this phone with a Type-C port with 27 watts of fast charger. For camera, it has a quad camera setup at the back and 64 megapixel of main camera with f1.9 aperture and 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera with f2.2 aperture. You also get a 2 megapixel macro camera with f2.4 aperture and a 2 megapixel of depth sensor. On the front, it has dual camera setup and 20 megapixel selfie shooter with a 2 megapixel of depth sensor. And this phone can record videos up to 4K 30 fps or 1080p 60 fps. It comes with Xiaomi's MIUI based on Android 10, but you won't see any ads on Poco like on other Redmi phones. You can select from 3 variants: 6GB RAM plus 64GB of storage at around 17,500 rupees or 6GB RAM plus 128GB storage at 18,500 rupees, or you can go with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage at 21,500 rupees. So if you want a good overall device with higher refresh rate screen with very smooth user experience and also want to do some gaming, then this phone will be very good for you. If you like the video so far, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and a sub to the channel will be very nice. So the next phone in our list is Redmi Note 9 Pro Max. This phone has a screen of 6.67 inch which is an IPS panel with full HD plus resolution with 60 Hz of refresh rate. It has protection of Gorilla Glass 5 both on the front and on the back. Redmi Note 9 Pro Max is powered by Snapdragon 720G. It sits below Snapdragon 730G in terms of GPU, but above 730G for CPU, meaning you won't notice any difference in day-to-day tasks, and you will be able to play PUBG at 40 FPS or ultra setting. By default, it doesn't have extreme options enabled. For battery, it has 5020 mAh of battery, which is good for a day with light usage and some gaming. And you can charge it with a Type-C cable and a 33 watt of fast charger. That's really good. If we talk about its camera, it has a quad camera setup on the back and 64 megapixel of main camera with f1.9 aperture and 8 megapixel of ultra-wide camera with f2.2 aperture and a macro camera of 5 megapixel with f2.4 aperture and a depth sensor. On the front, it has 32 megapixel of selfie shooter and it can record videos up to 4K 30 fps or 1080 60 fps. Another good thing about this phone is that it has ISRO's Navic for navigation and also a dedicated microSD slot. For software, it comes with Xiaomi's MIUI based on Android 10. So don't be surprised if you see some ads in UI. This phone comes in 3 variants, 6GB RAM plus 64GB storage at around 17,000 rupees or 6GB RAM plus 128GB storage at 18,500 rupees, or you can go with 8GB RAM plus 128GB of storage at around 20,000 rupees. So if you want a good phone from Xiaomi with nice camera, big battery and a 33 watt of fast charging and you don't care about ads, then this phone will be good for you. So the next phone in our list is Realme 6 Pro. This phone has a screen of 6.6 inches, which is an IPS panel with 90Hz of refresh rate and a Full HD Plus resolution. So user experience will be smooth and the screen is protected by Gorilla Glass 5. For processor, it has Snapdragon 720G, same as Redmi Note 9 Pro Max. Good for day-to-day tasks, and for PUBG it will handle it at 40 fps or ultra settings, and also has a dedicated microSD slot. It has 4300 mAh of battery, smaller than current trend, but it will survive the day with light usage, and you can charge this phone with a Type-C cable in a 30 watts of fast charging. For camera, it has 64 megapixel of main camera with f1.8 aperture and 12 megapixel of 2x telephoto camera with f2.5 aperture and 8 megapixel of ultra-wide camera with f2.3 aperture and a 2 megapixel of macro camera with f2.4 aperture. I like that it doesn't have that gimmicky depth sensor and you will be able to use all the 4 cameras. On the front, it has dual camera setup and 16 megapixel of selfie shooter with 8 megapixel of ultra-wide camera. That's nice. You will be able to record videos up to 4K 30 fps or 1080p 60 fps, and it is stabilized with EIS. It has Realme UI based on Android 10, meaning you might see some ads. You can select from 3 variants, 6GB RAM plus 64GB storage at around 18,000 rupees or 6GB RAM plus 128GB storage at around 19,000 rupees, or you can go with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage for 20,000 rupees. So if you want a nice phone with higher refresh rate screen for smooth user experience and a nice camera with 2x optical zoom and want to play games sometimes, then this phone will be a very good option for you. So the last phone in our list is Motorola One Fusion Plus. This phone has a screen of 6.5 inches, which is an IPS panel with Full HD Plus resolution. Highlight of the screen is that it doesn't have any notch or punch hole in the screen, as it has a pop-up selfie camera. For processor, it has Snapdragon 730G. Like I said, it is a good chipset from Qualcomm and will easily handle every day-to-day task, and you will be able to play PUBG at 60 fps or extreme settings. It has a battery of 5000 mAh, which will be good for a day with light usage and some gaming. And you can charge it with a Type-C cable and a 18 watt of fast charger. If we talk about its camera, it has a quad camera setup on the back and 64 megapixel of main camera with f1.8 aperture and 8 megapixel of ultra-wide camera with f2.2 aperture. You also get a 5 megapixel macro camera with f2.2 aperture and a 2 megapixel of depth sensor. For the front, you get a pop-up selfie camera of 16 megapixel. With this phone, you can record up to 4K 30 fps or 1080 60 fps. The best thing about this phone is its user interface is close to stock Android, meaning no ads, no bloats, just pure Android 10. Only one variant of this phone is available with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage at 17,000 rupees, which is a very good deal. Now, if I have to choose a phone around 20,000 rupees, I will go for Galaxy M31 because it's better package, nice screen, good performance. It doesn't have faster screen, but I can manage with that. So that's all from my side. Tell me in the comment section if you know any other smartphone, or feel free to ask any question. I will be happy to help you out. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share with your friend who might be thinking about getting a new phone. and if you subscribe, it will really motivate me to make more videos like this. Thanks, I will see you in the next video. Stay home, stay safe.